All right, boys. Welcome to the weekly live chat every single Wednesday until further notice. I will be live here. Okay? This is like an OG thing almost at this point. We have a lot to discuss. As you guys know, I worked my ass off yesterday. 2 streams, banger video after banger video. And really, I'm not getting the predictions this week. I'm skipping the 2 Apex cards. I've just decided I'm skipping 2 Apex cards. Don't care. Nobody cares about them, so why should I anymore? Shout out to the one who vapes and Jacob, both made men in the chat already. Both made men in the chat already. Shout out Jacob. I hope everything's going well with your new shift, brother. Hope everything's going well. Cheers, 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 boys. Like up the stream, weekly live chat. You guys ain't gonna fucking believe this. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I got a tick on my fucking water bottle. I'll be right back. I was just out in the woods. I gotta go. I'll be right back, boys. All right, boys, I'm back. Sorry about that. That's crazy. It was either a tick or a small spider. I just rinsed that bitch off quick and ran him down the drain. Already getting bummy around here. My bad. I was out in the woods. Today. I just got home. I had to go bury a body. And, I don't know. I took my water bottle with me. I didn't rinse it off when I got home. And I looked down and I have a fucking tick on it. I couldn't believe that. It might have been a smaller spider. So, anyway, I'm back. Sorry. I am back. Let me go through the chat. All right, let me take off my watch, too. I don't need this watch on. Boy. Damn. I'm getting the craziest tan line where my watch is. Look at that. Look at that. Look how wild that is. Tall, dark, and handsome, boys. Tall, dark, and handsome around these parts. Sorry for the immediate start and stop. I was going to take a drink, and now I don't ever want to drink out of this bottle ever again. Let me take a look. That's what happens sometimes. You have to be man. You have to be man first. Shout out Jacob. Shout out the one who vapes. Shout out Landon. What's up, Joey? What's up, Joey? Hopefully Khamzat doesn't have to fight Imavov at 319 because DDP isn't really known for wailing up all the time. Yeah, hopefully DDP actually shows up. I'm cautiously optimistic DDP shows up. His fights have a tendency to get canceled. I hope it doesn't get extra bummy in here tonight. It may. We made it, Joe. What's up? Rapida. What's going on, man? Don't know war tonight? Maybe. Joe, what do you think about your reaction blowing up on Twitter? I don't really care. I'm not in it to be Mr. Popular. I'm not in it to be Mr. Internet Famous. I'm not in it for anything other than a love for the game, man. I know that may sound crazy to some of you guys. I'm just in it for the love of the game. I'm just in it for the love of the game. And so watching Bo Nickel just get fucking ramrodded by Rainer De Ritter was a beauty. It was a beauty. Bro, I'm so damn excited for Chimaev DDP. Jones Aspinall isn't even close to that fight for me. Agreed. Michael Morales is a promising fighter. Agreed. Joe, I asked you Doberman or Dalmatian. I got a GSP. What does that even mean? I don't know what you mean. Show it. You're not watching and burn it. I flushed it down the sink. And then I filled up the sink. And then with the little stopper. And then I let it go. Eat it. Joe went into the woods for Bo Nickel. Yeah, I was looking for Bo Nickel. I didn't have any cell service. Otherwise, I would have, stepped in. MA Joey's got a dark side to him. That's true. Apparently, if JDM pulled out of Islam, has to vacate. Yeah, he will. And then people are going to cry. Well, mark my words. I think that has a good possibility of happening. If the Chimaev that fought Usman shows up, easy night for DDP. I disagree. If the Chimaev that showed up and fought Usman fights DDP, marks him 10 times out of 10. Love from Malaysia. 3 minutes in, already getting bummy around here. Was Joey burying a body out in the woods? I was. Yeah, I'll be honest, Joe. I wouldn't have watched your Barber Blanchfield prediction. Yeah, I mean, I'm skipping the next two. I'm probably going on vacation next week, boys. Probably going on vacation. So I might not be here for a few days. Maybe I'll stream on my phone if I feel up to it. I'm just tired of this bullshit, man. I'm tired of the UFC. I just want to protest. Like, why am I supposed to promote their shitty events? Why am I supposed to promote their shitty-ass events? Please tell me. We got cheated of having Ilia Islam. We got cheated of having Ilia versus Mavsar and Ilia versus Jean Silva and Ilia versus Volk too, man. I'm just tired of Ilia ducking contenders to move up. Are you posting something in the morning or tonight? I have no idea yet. Probably. This card this week is basically a one-fight card. I know. I decided, Fries. I'm just skipping it, man. It's already Wednesday. I'll do my predictions on Tapology. But other than that, it is what it is. That's it. That's the best I'm going to do. I'm sorry. Just don't feel like it. There's too much other news happening this week. I don't have time. It's like, do I make a shitty prediction video that nobody cares about? Or do I actually cover shit people care about? You know? It's 6 weeks for Charles Topuria, considered short notice. It basically is, but I guess they knew they were fighting. The Islam hate slander nowadays is crazy. People are going to switch up when he chokes out JDM. JDM is going to be their new it guy. What about a main event breakdown? Yeah, maybe I'll do that, but honestly, I might just do it on like a stream. I'm so off on these next two cards. I'm so off on. I'm like disgusted by them. And like the fact that people are hyping up other shit pay-per-views is crazy to me. If that makes sense. People are literally hyping up shitty cards. It really is annoying. What was the fight? Was the Islam Topuria fight? Was that the fight Dana was teasing at the end of the year? Remember he said one was coming together? Apparently Ali said it won't be in Perth. It would shock me. Islam probably got everything on his terms. It wouldn't shock me if it's in Abu Dhabi. Joe, I can't believe the bias from Makhachev vacating. People praise the fuck out of Ilia for vacating and letting featherweight move on. But when Islam did it rightfully, deserved it. They said he ran. It's crazy, man. I did see a clip of Ariel doing the same thing. I seen a clip of Ariel doing the same thing. Ilia Charles. People are acting like that's God's gift to Green Earth. I don't know. I don't know about all that. It's a decent fight. I actually like the matchup, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy good. Joe, apparently Ali said it. Already read that. Is Macy Aaron that bad? Honestly, that bad of a fight? I think it is. I think it's a dog shit fight. Main event. You guys are being brainwashed. Charles is 35 years old and on a 1-fight win streak. Should find a way to cut your streams into vids and then you can upload. I'd basically have to do shorts. What's up, big boy? What's going on? Hate these Apex cards. New fans accept anything. I think it's the gamblers, man. I think it's the weirdo gamblers that are loving this stuff. I really do. Connor gets excited when there's big fight announcements and then disappears. Yeah, I seen he tweeted out something. His sunset clause is coming up end of this year. How long have I been talking about that for? They're burying Gamrot on a shit fight night. That's the only good fight on that card. Bilal did it at 36. I hope Oliveira wins, to be honest, at this point. And it's crazy because last year I was being called a Topuria fanboy. Last year I was being called a Topuria fanboy. Is what I was being called. So I've turned on him. Volk did it at 36. Volk got a fake title. Volk's a fake double champ or fake 2-time featherweight champ. What do you think about Patchy Mix? Mario Batista? Love it. Love it. Given the sunset clause, I think Conor might actually squeeze one out for one last check. He may. You may be right. But it depends what the UFC is offering him. The UFC may give him one more fight, winnable matchup, just so they can collect. If Conor fights again, it will be a dog shit fight. Mark my words, it'll be a dog shit fight. It'll be like the Nate. I'm beginning to think it would be the Nate Diaz trilogy. Because basically Conor, if he's getting out of his contract, he has more leverage towards the end of his contract. The UFC maybe wants to shit on him before he leaves. But instead they have no option, and they might just give him a fight so they can collect their last little bit of money off his name. What is up, Camille? What is up? Other YouTubes will mark times where there's content on live stream and then edit snippets into a vid or short or something. Okay. I have another video in the works about Bo Nickel. I just haven't gotten around to it. Because there's so much shit going on. Joe, my channel is growing, bro. Thanks for the inspiration. I have one question. Should I upload multiple times a day if possible or stick to one every other day? Whatever you feel comfortable with, man. Whatever you feel comfortable with. There's no guaranteed set. There's no guaranteed recipe. I don't really like clips. I don't really like to upload shorts. YouTube keeps telling me to upload shorts. We get a wife reveal when you go on vacation ad. I ain't ever showing you bums. I would have liked to have her come on at one point, but I got too many weirdos now. So if I bring her on, there's going to be 50% trying to mock her appearance, and then the other 50% are going to say I pay her. She's a gold digger. That I must be rich, and she's a gold digger. So it just ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. In the beginning, I was a little bit like naive and thinking it would be a good idea and think it would be cool. But maybe one day. I'll see what I can do maybe one day. I think it'd be funny to get her on, but I don't know. I'd have to convince her. If the real OGs know she was on one stream at one point in time. The real OGs know she was on a stream at one point in time. The real OGs, but we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that hush hush. Best to keep the personal life private. The MMA space is way too weird. I know. They're gonna say MMA Joey must be a millionaire. Or MMA Joey's this or that. Shavkat or JDM? Shavkat, probably. So a member stream only, bring our own stream. Yeah, but there's going to be some weirdo that's somehow going to... I get more views on shorts and videos, tempered tens compared to thousands. The algorithm favors short form content. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just not a big shorts uploader. I've never uploaded a short. Maybe one day I'll do it on occasion. Do it for the members, but don't announce it. That way people don't subscribe for that. As a grown man, I go crazy over man's women. Too many women out there. Is the man. Wife should be proud. Thank you. Thank you. The one who vapes. Joey's it crazy to say Islam Shavkat is better than Islam Ilia? Dude, Islam Shavkat is a banger. Is a straight up heater. At least that's what I think. At least that's what I think. Hold on, let me fix something real quick. I actually meant to change this. Give me 1 second, boys. Paul Farrell, thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, Paul. It's getting too bummy around here. Get those donos going. This is a hard-working man. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Paul. He says getting extra bummy around here, man. For some reason, I don't know if what's going on with the stream. There's actually not that many people here yet. We've been having like 200 to 300 to 500. Yesterday was 500. You know? Hold on 1 second, boys. Do you think Islam will face Shavkat or Ian first? Ian has done a good job setting himself up for the equation. Given that Shavkat's always injured and Gary's always willing to take an opportunity, I'll say Gary. But it should probably be Shavkat. Why does your hairline not match your avatar picture? Believe it or not, I have the same exact hairline I have in that avatar picture. I just stopped growing my hair out. So now I have short hair versus long hair. So, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll change it since I've had short hair for like a year now. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. It's just kind of too OG to change it up. It's kind of too OG to change it up. Shout out to Paul again for the $10. He said getting extra bummy around here. So. Joey, I don't think Khamzat could ever make 170 again. He looks so big at middleweight. He does look like a big-ass middleweight. The avatar pick is iconic. They say they don't like Dagestan fighters because they're boring. Then have fighters like... Then they hate fighters like Islam and Khamzat. And make up fake narratives about Khamzat and Islam. Make up... I may have to make a video about Islam, quote-unquote, ducking. Quote-unquote ducking. I know JDM is good, but Peeps making him out to be Jesus. Same dudes that shit on Bilal and said he sucks. I know. And Bilal arguably outstruck JDM in 2 rounds. In my opinion, he did outstrike him in 2 rounds. And people are acting like Bilal has garbage striking, but yet somehow JDM is godly. Islam beats JDM, I'm pretty confidently. Is what I'm thinking. They said they don't like Dagestan. I already read that. Can't wait to see Josh Thompson say Khamzat beat a middleweight after 319 because DDP used to fight at welterweight. Yeah, that's what he's going to say. I said middleweight first. Just out of habit. Khamzat literally the most exciting fighter in the UFC right now, personality-wise and fighting-wise. I'd probably agree. Aljamain Sterling versus Arnold Allen in the works for UFC Fight Night Shanghai. Please tell me that's not main. Please tell me that's not main event. It's probably going to be. Please, please, please. Damn. Joey's crazy how Ilia's been getting everything he wants. He's a spoiled little bitch, I guess. Islam finishes JDM within 3 max. Yeah, I think in those positions where Bilal was getting him down, I think Islam will be able to cement the control. MVP is the most exciting fighter to watch stylistically. You're smoking dick. Yo, what did I miss? A bunch of crazy stuff, Shax. You missed a lot of crazy stuff. Boris has walked around 210, 215. Ilia's a whiny little girl. Hope Charles submits him. That'd be crazy. Dude, if Ilia loses, he's going to eat so much shit. He's going to eat so much shit. I kind of want Burns Bilal too. If Burns loses this weekend, I want Burns Bilal too. Because the way Burns was talking about Bilal after he lost, I'd love to see that. War says he walks around 200. I don't know. I don't know specifically what he walks around at. Who loses first, Islam or Ilia? Ilia. So, Joe, why are the casuals so obsessed with the personality of a fighter? Are they looking to date him or something? Did you see my recent bait tweets? Is that why you're asking? Did you see my recent tweets about how JDM needs to be stripped because he has no personality? Did you see that? Is that why you're asking? I'll laugh so hard if Topuria loses. Me too. Burns needs to retire. But I don't know. I don't know why people are so obsessed with their personality. To answer your question full-fledged, I don't know why people are so obsessed. They don't have any personality. I'm starting to slunch over, man. I got to stop doing that again. I got to stop doing that. It's not good. I can feel it in my back. Ah, shit. I just remembered I forgot to do something yesterday. Damn it. Hold on, boys. Hold on. Hold on. Something just hit me. I forgot to do it yesterday. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, we're good, I think. All right. Apologies. JDM looks like a ghoul from Fallout 4. Yeah, I remember people used to talk about Bilal's looks, too. They'd be like, man, Bilal has no personality and he's ugly. I've seen literally people say that before. I've literally seen people say that before. Did you forget his anniversary? Dude's fucked. Been there, brother. Breathe and apologize. Joey forgot his anniversary. Nah, I didn't forget my anniversary, bro. I'm not that dumb. I'm not dumb. How am I going to forget the anniversary of a fake wife? Huh? I live in a 4-bedroom home. 3,000 square foot home all by myself. Don't you guys know? Don't you guys know that? Don't you guys know Islam's going to violate JDM? Probably. Why do these Dagestani haters discredit Islam's win against Volk when at the time Volk was pound for pound best fighters in the world? I have no idea. They pretend he lost the first one. And essentially they say the second one was a fluke. Connor hinted at a call of return. More sleepless nights for Chandler. I thought you were in your parents' basement. I heard that through the grapevine. Yeah, that's true. I live in my parents' basement. With a window behind. We have a window in the basement, by the way. Yeah, that's what some people heard through the grapevine. I know there's some dead ass MMA media members apparently talking shit. These dudes just have dead channels and they're jealous, man. I'm being dead serious. A lot of these clowns just have dead channels. What's the difference between various memberships levels? Okay. All right, let me tell you the differences. First level is $3. It's just kind of a way to support. You get a loyalty badge. You get extra stuff that I post sometimes, like for the membership tab. But really, it's just a way to support if you want to just support and get priority in chat. Second tier, you get access to all the streams that I private. Like, I members the streams afterwards. Not this one, but the other ones. You get access to all those member streams. And then the third tier is basically just a way to show extra support. But also, if you're a member of that for a little bit, you're not just guaranteed first month. when I do like a sole membership stream, so not only do I have streams that I then private for members after the fact, I also do it 1 or 2 streams per month just for members. And eventually I'm going to have members be able to come on and join. And if you're the last tier for a couple months, you're able to join on stream for the other members watching as well. So most people get the mid tier basically nowadays. If you want to watch all the streams, you get the mid tier. Basement with a window, clutch, cheers, yeah. So that's the difference. Paul, thought you were living with your grandmother. Yeah, I live with my parents and my grandmother, and yeah, I live all by myself. I mean, I live with it's either that or I live all by myself basically. Overlap. Thank you for the $4.99. Remember these nuts on your face? How about I vacate my dick in your mouth, buddy? Now let's stop. This is a regular live chat. What's the dono level to become a made man? Paul's about to jump in the deep end. He's dipping his toes in. The dono level to become a made man is 500 for one stream. If you want to do it, I'm not saying that you are, but if you want to do it, if you have PayPal, I have PayPal linked in the description, and I'll put the screenshot up on screen. If you want to donate via PayPal, that way YouTube takes less of it. I'm not saying that you are. Dre, what job do you have? Looks like a shit salesman. Shit, I sell shit. Listen, if you watch the channel for a while, you would know that I'm a Wall Street banker. But you can suck me, brother. You can suck me. Love Volkanovski, UFC 251 haircut. I don't remember it. Basement with a windows clutch. I know they always mention personality, but I don't understand what does this have to do with the fight. I'm convinced they are looking someone to date. They want to fuck a fighter. Tier 11, you got to wash Joey's. Yeah, you got to wash my back to become a made man. Overlap, thank you for the $9.99. To become a made man, just DM me. I'll get your PayPal info. Don't message Joey. Thanks, Overlap. Yeah, Overlap's trying to take my PayPal donos now. Joey raised to 2K last stream. Good luck. If Illy became the champ, I think. But yeah, thank you, Overlap, you bitch, for the $15. I appreciate it. You literally said you were a lawyer 18 hours ago. You do realize you can have multiple occupations, right? You do realize that, right? So, I can have my law degree and still be a Wall Street banker. Buddy boy. Buddy boy. So, what if I said, okay, I'm a YouTuber too? Am I not allowed to be a YouTuber too? I do what the fuck I want. I do what the fuck I want, buddy. Joey, Bo really thought he would fight Khamzat. I know Bo was sad AF knowing Khamzat's fighting for the belt. You know what Khamzat would do to him? Man, I would give anything for while we're giving out undeserved title shots, as soon as Khamzat wins, give Bo Nickel an undeserved title shot. Give him a title shot. Paul Farrell, thank you for becoming a member, bro. I appreciate your support, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for becoming a member. I really do appreciate the support, man. Thank you for becoming a shill. Welcome to the family, buddy. Welcome to the family. Michael Morales gets a finish this weekend, probably. Joey's from the part of Alaska where they used Eastern time. Exactly. Exactly. Overlap. Thank you for the $4.99. Joey's a lawyer for sure. He's got his hands in everyone's pockets. There you go. There you go. Getting extra bummy around here lately. Khamzat versus DDP prediction. I think Khamzat's going to choke him out cold in the first round. Khamzat's too good, man. DDP's too fucking sloppy. He's like Overlap's mom after a couple beers and I bring her back to my place. Sloppy as hell. And you can get sloppy in the striking. You can't get sloppy in the wrestling and especially the jiu-jitsu against a guy the level of Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev is going to bulldoze him. Going to ragdoll him worse than Derek Brunson did. and then probably going to choke him unconscious, and DDP is going to refuse to tap. It's going to be really, really interesting. I wish Khamzat DDP was 317. I wish. DDP turned it down. But we don't complain at DDP's ducking fights. DDP's turned down so many fights, and he's also pulled out quite a few. I mean, seriously. It's annoying. It really is annoying. Not gonna lie, they should have made. I know. Preach, Joey. Shall we create a GoFundMe for Brett Okamoto's new webcam? We really need to. I'd rather tap. You won't choke me unconscious. Well, that's what DDP. DDP's not gonna tap, man. I'd be shocked if DDP tapped. Can't even get to 50 likes anymore, let alone 100. I know 150 people here. Dudes don't even like the stream. 150 people here, and we can't even like the stream. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. It's heartbreaking that Bilal doesn't get a rematch after a war when Sean Diddy Strickland got one after 5 rounds of jabs and teep kicks. I know. And Bilal versus Jack Della was pretty close as well. Even though people pretend it wasn't. Even though people pretend it wasn't, it was a pretty close fight. Damn. Mad haters lurking. There's always. I liked your stream. I got you, fam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sugar gets a rematch after losing every round, but Bilal doesn't. I know, dude. It's annoying. I know it's annoying. Joey, they really stripped Islam, but not Jones, for not fighting. At least Islam is moving for a much harder fight, and people stop saying obviously fights featherweights. What's crazy is the UFC's a fly-by-night company. I mean, that's the God-honest truth. It's a fly-by-night. They don't know what they're doing from day to day. They don't. I low-key feel DDP have real injuries regardless of him saying he did. He definitely did. I did an entire video, the one about his coach. Go check it out, and his coach basically snitches. So, his coach snitched in the interview, basically saying he was injured. Will there be any MMA Joey merch getting real bummy around here shirt? Maybe. At 100K, probably, I'll do a shirt. Joey, how do you handle having careers, lawyer, trucker, YouTuber? Dude, it's hard. Wall Street banker, investor, entrepreneur. I mean, it gets a little crazy, man. I have like 6 Apple calendars, and I just put everything on the calendar. UFC got WWE matchmakers in the war room. Facts. Facts. Fuck yeah, we're gonna have merch. Yeah, Camille. We're gonna figure out. I'm gonna get you some info soon, and you're gonna send me some of that shit you were talking about. The hat. I don't know. Maybe some type of shirt or something. Maybe I'll have you send me a couple, whatever you want. We'll figure something out. We'll dial it in the next month or so, and maybe I'll give away a couple of those just for the hell of it. What's up? Just getting off work. What's up, Chase? Manager at Piggly Wiggly's. Yeah, I'm a manager at Piggly Wiggly's. Joey, remember when Ilia put out a tweet that wouldn't vacate his belt, only to actually be strip his ass for ducking the Volk rematch? Yeah. Your reaction to Bo took me out. Is that how you found the channel? Apparently a lot of people found it. Joey, they should have gave Bilal custom shorts. I know it's ridiculous they didn't, but what do you expect? Are you still thinking about going to Chicago for Chimaev Dricus? It's probably I'd love to, but I don't think I am. It's too much of a pain in the ass from a content's perspective. It's too much of a pain in the ass, and there's a lot of other shit that's a pain in the ass too. I got a lot of shit going on. I can't just up and leave for 3 days. When you live on a one-man operation around here, I live on a homestead. All right, I live on a homestead. I grow my own food. Can't you tell? I make my own electricity. I built this home. I can't just leave. I heat it. I got to chop firewood. Joe, making no excuses. You can stream from Chicago, no problem. I can't. How am I going to stream from live in the crowd? That's embarrassing, bro. I'll never do that. Go for the fights and vlog it. How am I going to do a post-fight? It's just even thinking about it just stresses me out. Like, if there's so much to think of, I got to take equipment there. This setup isn't conducive to traveling either, so I got to buy all new equipment. Joe, if you make merch, I will 100% buy it. Consider it a done at 100K. Do a post fight outside the arena. That'd be crazy. Stream from McDonald's. Yeah. You know I'll already be there, won't you? Insert joke. I agree. I already took it from me. I'm actually excited for the 3 fights that got announced. Even though Islam let go of his belt, I'm excited to see how I'll do at 170. I know. I just hope it happens sooner than the end of the year. I hope it happens sooner than the end of the year is what I hope for. That's what I'm hoping for. I need it before December. I mean, imagine waiting until... Joe, you're afraid to get confronted at a UFC event. I know a lot of people dislike you and your content. Would you have something to say to your face? You think it's that extreme? But no, I don't care about that. I'd love, as long as I didn't get kicked out, I'd love to stomp somebody out at a UFC event. We get it all on video. But now I don't think anybody takes it that seriously. What are they going to come up and say? Hey man, fuck you, and I'll just be like, all right, fuck you too. Suck my dick. What are we going to get kicked out of an event? Imagine getting kicked out and missing Chimaev DDP. Is anything really worth that? I never even thought of that. Now you got me thinking of that. You could stage a fight and go viral. Yeah. I don't think it's that. Unless Overlap shows up, I'm not worried about that, man. I'd have to chase Overlap out of the building though, because he's a bitch. I gotta know a guy, no problem doing it from Chi-Town, just saying. Yeah, plus Camille's got my back. Joe, I low-key might go to 319. Chimaev DDP, too good of a fight to miss. How close do you live, Landon? I'm thinking to go to 319. Everyone's thinking of going to 319, man. Those tickets are going to be scarce. They're going to be scarce. I feel like if Colby saw you at the arena, he would try to fight you. I wish he... Oh, my God. There's nothing I would love more than a Colby confrontation. I would love just dumping him on his fucking head, man. And the thing is, all I got to do is get one shot in, and I've already won. Just give me one shot. Give me one fucking shot. We just get face-to-face. I just fucking headbutt him. Joe, I might go even though I don't have a job. That's crazy. He be giving you content. I want to slap the cheese. You think people are that upset? I'm going to have to worry about haters? You think I'm going to have to worry about haters? You think it's that serious? Vapes, if he calls the cops, I need you to bail me out, brother, okay? Now, maybe Camille would, man. Camille's there. How can people hate you? Your channel's all positivity. Exactly. Exactly. I'd love that if people were booing me walking into the arena. Me too. Peeps clearly didn't watch my video about the haters. I left a comment on it. I left a comment on it. "40-year-old washed, you would starch him." I know. Let's move on from make-believe. Still can't believe Masvidal snuck Colby in a restaurant. Outside a restaurant. What if Nate Diaz slapped you? I'd mace him and then kick him in the nuts. Joe, I know the press conference would be funny. Joey, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm turning 19. Shout out Abdi. Happy early birthday, bro. Happy early birthday. I am definitely going there. I live 3 hours away. Let's meet and greet. It would be funny. It would be hilarious to get like a group of like 50 of us together. I mean, imagine how amazing that would be. I would never go to a UFC event. Too many you-know-who's. Too many you-know-who's. What are we getting at? Too many lesbians there? We got too many lesbians? On God, I'd buy a ticket if Joey's meet and greet. I've always wanted an authentic Chicago deep dish pizza. Everyone wants to meet up in Chicago, man. I feel like half the people are bluffing. Have you been recognized in person one time? One time it's happened to me. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was weird. One time that happened to me. And I was just like, what is going on? Oh, too many races? Okay. Chicago is the best place, middle of the U.S. Facts. That's true. How did it go? It was all right. I barely even remember it because it caught me so off guard. I was walking my dog. Basically in the middle of nowhere. I hadn't seen a person for 2 hours. I was walking my dog in the middle of nowhere. And I seen some dude. And he started smirking at me. And I thought he just liked my dog. A lot of people like asked me about my dog. And when he got closer to me, he said, are you who? I don't remember. I think he just said, are you? And said my YouTube name. And I was like, and I think I just started laughing. I don't even remember. And he said, oh, I watch all the time. Some shit like that. I don't know. It happened like 6 months ago. Was it Poverty Pat? No, I remember that stream. Yeah, I told the whole story on the stream. We don't need to go through it again. But yeah, it happened. It was weird as hell. I hadn't seen a person for 2 hours. I run in the first person I see for a while. What's the max you'd spend on a UFC 319 ticket? I don't know. That's the other thing. I don't want to give the UFC any money. If I was really like committed to going, I'd probably spend like $2,000. Maybe. I would just do, like, if I was really going to go, let's say I was committed to going, I would do a stream and I would title it UFC 319 tickets or something like that. Fundraising, ticket fundraiser or something. And I would just, if I got, let's say I got, $3,000 worth of donos or something. I'm not saying that I would. I would just probably use that. Or something like that. I don't know. Hey, Big Mac lover, if you go to Chicago, you have my word, I'll go. Overlap, you're full of shit, bro. All you do is talk shit. You'll probably be in jail again. Some dude messaged me and said earlier and said he'd love to take Overlap's wrench. Somebody messaged me that earlier. Said Overlap's a part-timer, dude. Give me his wrench. That happened earlier. For real. They said Overlap's a part-timer. When you come to UFC Canada, we'll be sitting. Maybe I got to do that next year. I'll think about doing that next year, bro. My word is on my wrench. Give me a wrench, Joey. It's about time now, bro. Getting extra bummy, only 50 likes, 175. I know, almost 200 people. We got 50 likes. I mean, extra bummy around here. How close do you think 2K will get us? I don't know. 319 tickets are probably going to be outrageous. Subaru, you already asked this. No, I'm not worried about that. I don't think people take it that seriously. What, I'm going to have to fight somebody in the crowd? Is that what you think? Even if someone wanted to fight me, are they going to want to get kicked out of the event? Also, they're going to take one look at me and be like, damn, I get fucked up. They'll be like, damn, this dude's too big. This dude's too big. Look at his fucking muscles. Look how fucking jacked he is, man. Look how jacked he is. If you give me a wrench, I'm timing everybody out. Khamzat Chimaev may take a photo with you, dude. Doubt it. Hell no, I won't spend over $200 for an event. Imagine I just buy 10 tickets and I decide who's getting them on stream. We'll all sit together, like 10 of us. Spar Sean Strickland. I would murk Sean Strickland in a sparring match. It'd be easy work. They'd be like, damn, this dude's an absolute unit. How do you envision your couch set looking? What does that mean? Like they do the couches at the Apex? I don't know. I'd pay to watch Sean spar Joey. You'd pay to watch me beat the dog shit out of Sean. It'd be so funny, man. Me beating up Sean would be so funny. They'd be like, damn, wait a second. Wait a second here. You guys would never hear the end of it. I'd talk about it every stream. I'd just clip him with one shot and put him down. Oh, you said you wanted to set up a couch to stream from last Saturday. I don't know how I would set it up. I was thinking about getting rid of all this. Putting a couch here. Putting a TV on this wall here. And, yeah. The crowd at 314 was annoying as fuck, not going to lie. So many lame casuals. Every time one clinch and no punches thrown, they would yell some corny ass shit like, why don't you kiss already? Yeah, the crowd is full of casuals. Casuals and racists, that's for sure. Lots of racists there. Dude, I used to say that when I went. I seen some definite racists there. Racist there. And I said that one time and some dude was telling me I was crazy and then went. And then they went and said, my bad, dude. My bad, dude. My bad. I was wrong. My bad, bro. My bad. Let's just say you're free to say certain things at a UFC event. I don't understand why you would pay money for an event you only have a casual understanding of. It's just the way it is, man. To be honest, a lot of MMA fans are really broke. And so people just go to the actual events for like kind of like, oh, this is kind of cool and interesting. You know? That's kind of it. When Tony came out, I thought World War III was going to break out. I remember that. Tony Kelly. I don't understand why you would pay money. I already read that. Joe would bet if you go to UFC 319, come across Chandler, dump him on his ass, it'd be a better fight than Bo Nickel. If you come to Jersey event, I will introduce you to first place Habib trained in U.S. Okay, thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, Mike. Joe's a built unit. He smoked these haters badly in real life. I would whoop him like Rainer de Ritter. I'd whoop him like Rainer de Ritter. That's what I would do. Whoop Bo. What do you think of Patchy Mix? I like the Mario Batista fight, but he's probably going to lose. He's probably going to lose. Mario Batista's really good. Recycled a washer and dryer to the metal scrapyard today and got $10. Awesome. Awesome. It's not Day, it's D. Rainer Day D Ritter. I don't know. The U-Haul cost about $100. Congrats. I'm waiting for the UFC to come back to Sacramento. It's been way too long. When's the last time they came to Sacramento? Shout out Giants fan, man. Appreciate you, man. Long-time member, long-time supporter. Appreciate you. Gene Silva offered to train with Charles the Topuria fight. Makes sense. So he should have said, since Topuria ducked me, that's my only way. Damn. I'm Dutch. You're saying it wrong. We'll spell out how I'm supposed to say it. GMD, made man around here. Thank you for the $9.99. Sorry, I got a dip finals week, but are you uploading a video tonight? I don't know yet. I can't tell you for sure. Probably, if I had to say, probably not. I'm trying to go to bed at a reasonable hour nowadays. So depending on what time I end this stream, maybe, but probably not. If I do, it'll be a Bo Nickel hate video. Most likely. My wife and I are going to support, going to check that Patreon and get on that Discord ASAP. Bunch of bums around here. Well, it's not Patreon, it's a membership, but on YouTube. UFC getting extra bummy. Shout out GMD Will, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your support. Thank you for becoming a made man. Are you ever going to Perth when Islam becomes double champ? Sure. Got to be 2018. Do you remember what event it was? If Chimaev victimizes DDP at 319, he faces UFC. He will be the face of the UFC 100%. He will be the biggest star the UFC has. 100%. He will be the biggest star the UFC has, I believe. It's not day, it's or D, it's duh. Duh? I think you're just trolling me now. Would you go to Abu Dhabi? Maybe. Joey, how much money for you to drop a video tonight? How much you offering, bro? How much you offering? Shout out to Mike for the $20 PayPal dono. Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Mike. Shout out Mike, man. Appreciate it. Rainer D. Ritter. Is that what I said? I don't remember what I said. It's not day. It's not D. It's D. Duh. Rainer Duh Ritter. I think you just made that up. When's the last time you went on vacation? I used to go to Florida for a week or two every year for a while. And then I haven't gone since I started the channel. I started the channel about 4 years ago. And I went on like a 3 or 4 day vacation at some point. Probably 2022, if I had to guess. Maybe 2021. But I'm probably going somewhere next week for like 4 or 5 days. Probably. I'm thinking. Reindeer Day Riddler. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Will he have more star power than Ilia if he smashes DDP? He already has more star power than Ilia. But so yes. Use my roommate's card to pay for membership. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the support. Ilia's popular because of his trash talk. They're overinflating Topuria's star power. But shout out Mike. I don't know if you heard me, Mike. Appreciate your dono. You didn't send a message with it, but thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Appreciate it. Last time was SAC was 2019 was GDR versus Aspen Ladd. Ew. By the way, shout out to Giants fan. This dude dropped a $100 dono on the 100th ever live chat and a $200 dono on the 200th ever live chat. Appreciate you, man. I did not forget that. I always think of that. Every time I see your name, I think of that. Did you like Florida when you visit? I like the weather. I wasn't really there for that long. So I don't know. I like the weather. I mean, I like nice weather. I mean, even actually the weather was kind of shitty a little bit. It's constant. It seemed like it's constantly raining, but overall the temperature was pretty nice. But yeah, I had a good decent time. I stayed at a nice resort. I wouldn't mind going back, but now I got a dog. I don't really like to leave my dog. Damn. So if I go somewhere, I got to take my dog. Derek with the $100 bomb. 3 years with the GOAT, waiting on the smashing machine. Shout out to Derek. Derek is the first motherfucker in channel history to ever drop a $100 dono. Dude's been riding out with the channel for 3 years, basically since the start of the channel. Which was about 3-4 years ago. Dude was the first ever to drop a $100 bomb, and now he is here again, doing it again. Shout out to Derek. 3 years with the GOAT. Yeah, 3 years with the GOAT. 3 years of being brutally pleasured by the GOAT. I'm done. Shout out to Derek for the $99.99. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, Derek. I really, really appreciate it, Derek. Thank you very much, Derek. Live here half my life and it's always raining. Yeah, I don't think I would want to live there because it's always muggy. But it's nice if you're, want to go to the beaches and stuff. Do an interview with Khamzat. I would love to do an interview with Khamzat. It's never going to happen. That would be my dream interview. That would be my dream interview. If I could pick one person to have on the channel, it would be Khamzat Chimaev. Never going to happen. But that would be my dream. But you have to realize I'm not really anybody. Charles' offensive striking is immaculate. It's pretty technical, but he leaves himself open to be countered. What are the chances that Charles can catch Ilia in a submission? I think it's possible, but unlikely. I think it's possible, but unlikely. So we'll see what happens. I just think Ilia is a bad matchup. I just wonder about the size. The only thing I wonder about is the size for Ilia going up. Does he put on size well enough? Joe, I'll speak to Khamzat for you. I'm sure you will, man. I'm sure you will. How do you see Charles beating Ilia? I don't see him. I think he'd have to clip him and guillotine him. I think he'd basically have to clip him and guillotine him. Ilia looking thick. I haven't really seen the pictures. Interview Sean Strickland. I'll get on it. I was going to International Fight Week, but decided to go Canelo Crawford with Dana and TKO Boxing. Ilia looking thick. Do you think Khamzat will fight again this year after he beats DDP? I believe he will. Imagine he says he wants to go up to 205. Oh, my God. I'll be pissed. You know what I realized? None of these guys actually want to fight. None of these guys actually want to fight. Jay, I feel like Charles keeps the pressure on Ilia, mixing the grappling. Plus, Ilia isn't a good counterpuncher. Goes back, and Charles loves teeps and kicks. I think the way Charles beats him is implementing the clinch a lot. $10-7. Are you definitely going to Chicago? Are you definitely going to Chicago? You have to go. Why wouldn't you want to go there and rather than International Fight Week, man? I'd much rather go to Chicago than International Fight Week. I guess the only reason you would go to International Fight Week is the fact that essentially it's they have more shit going on. Like during the week. Plus Charles is really good, knees in the clinch. 1,000,000,000% I live in Chicago, so I'll save tons. How much are you going to spend on tickets? How much are you going to spend for your ticket? Is your buddy who you run the channel with going to go with you? Or no? And what's the max you're willing to spend? I'm curious. Did Derek say anything else? Shout out Derek. Dude came in with the $99.99. Derek came in with the $99.99 and then just dipped out. And look, LROR, dude, don't be making promises to match people's donos, because if you do that and you bait somebody into doing that and you don't do it, I'm just banning you. Both going for sure. I'll spend up to $800 for one ticket. I just think that's going to be too shitty for that event. They're going to overcharge. I just think they're going to overcharge, man. I think 800 is going to get you like kind of an okay ticket. I feel like if you go to that event, you have to be sitting up close. Remember when people said Ank was going to be an inactive champ? Yeah, now everyone's turning him down. You know how annoying that has to be if he wants to fight in June and now he can't get anyone to fight him? $1K for the nosebleeds minimum for $319. When do those tickets go on sale? Joe, it's crazy that one dude on Twitter is Ilia's employee, but I don't know if he really is. He is. He works for him. He works for his organization. Wait, how much do you anticipate ticket prices for Chicago? Have you never looked at ticket prices before? I expect good tickets to be like $8,000 on the floor. I expect like first elevation probably to be like $2,000. $1,500 to $2,000 to $3,000. I have a friend who has a box at the United Center, so I may go for free, but otherwise I'm a Fight Club member, so I get face value. The day they go on sale, can you send me a couple screenshots as a Fight Club member to let me see what they are generally? Joe, remember when that one ticket for UFC 295 was like $120K? Yeah, I do. I'm just curious because I feel like always the tickets are way overpriced, man. Like way more than I even anticipate. So where do you anticipate sitting for $800? Fill me in on that. Where do you anticipate sitting for $800? Joe might go, but how much do you think they're going to be? If it's $500, $600, I might go. $500, $600, you'll probably be able to get like high up, I think. When they came to Miami this year, I signed up ticket announcements and they did a pre-sale in February. Yeah, we'll have to see. Chicago is like New York. I'm guessing. Yeah, they're going to overcharge, especially with a massive fight in the main event. They know they gotcha. It's going to be $500 for a hot dog and water. You aren't kidding, brother. You aren't kidding, brother. Wouldn't shock me. I mean, UFC's just over scamming these people. Not gonna lie, nosebleeds is not bad, but higher you are, they're gonna be more racist casuals. Ain't that the truth? Nobody likes to hear that shit, but it's true, man. Every person that I've talked to, but yeah, every time I go, there's just like weird shit. Weird shit. The fan base is a very bizarre fan base. The last time, no, not the last time I went. Never mind. United Center is 3 levels, the biggest arena in NBA. I assume there will be a price hike for like $700-800. I anticipate top of first bowl or in the small 200 section. I think $500 gets you in the door. We'll see. Ticket prices in the fights. So that's a general idea. I think it's going to be more. I think it's going to be a little bit more than that. I think it's going to be like $1,200 for the top of the first. Hold on. So what the fuck is that? Hold on. It's like 2 miles away from my house. Apparently, everyone lives near UFC 319. I've been cage side for one fight, and I paid $600 for 2 tickets, while Miami was $1.5K for 1 ticket at the midline. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I will pay $600 not to be near people screaming random shit. I just want front row. How much do you think it costs for the first 5 rows? Give me first 5 rows floor tickets. I want to be on the celebrity cams when they're panning around. I want them to put me on screen. I want them to put me on screen and put my YouTube channel. Put MMA Joe a YouTuber. Wall Street banker. For that card, $8K. I was thinking like $10K. I was thinking that card's probably going to be about $10K. If I had to guess for first 5 rows. $7,500 to $20K. Wouldn't shock me if it was $20K. If we're being honest. Yeah, for 319, they'll probably be at least $7 to $10K. Front row for DDP Chimaev. First row is $3,200 per ticket. Where are you getting that number from? Who has the money to be cage side? I don't know. I'm just going to buy out the whole first row for like $100,000. Or one first row. 1 row on one side. And then we're just going to give them away. We're just going to give them away to the people in chat. I'll just auction them off to the top donors. UFC site, they have it set up. There's no way. They don't have it set up already. You can only register for pre-sale tickets. Yeah, so you must be looking at something else, brother. International Fight Week tickets cheapest I saw was $350. It's going to be $350. I just don't think it's worth to spend that much money when watching at home is better. It's a scam, man. $319 tickets go on sale? No, they go on sale June 12th. June 12th, they go on sale. Tony Two-Tone, where do I look? So I go to the UFC's website. I'm on the UFC's website. I go to events, or I go to tickets, I guess. Go down to 319. Okay, it says register for pre-sale. That's it. That's it. UFC 319 tickets. Maybe this Vivid Seats. Yeah, I don't. This is like fake tickets. Vivid Seats has tickets. 317. I'm sorry. How can you buy Vivid tickets? How are they already selling tickets? for $3,000 a piece for first elevation. They must know they'll get a certain amount, and they're upcharging what they anticipate them being. And worst case scenario, if they don't get them, they'll cancel my tickets. 317. My cousin went to one where Adesanya KO'd Alex and his company got corporate tickets, and he said it was incredible, so I get the argument. Damn, that's crazy, man, to be on that one. Do they give free tickets to UFC fighters? Not really. Maybe some of the bigger names. It says 4K for front row. I have this right here for Vivid seats. And it's not even showing me a row. And it's saying about $5,000 for floor seats. It says $854 for the top elevation. You do know you can buy $500 tickets, then go down low and watch Ticketmaster and keep hopping from each seat that isn't bought yet, right? I mean, okay, but what happens if there is not lower sections are sold out? You resell tickets all the time for UFC? Joey, they need to put you on the celebrity cam. That they do. They do need to put me on the celeb cam. Joe, I really appreciate all your work. Thank you, SBS. Appreciate you. I think those are people who own seats, personal seat license. They get tickets to whatever is in the stadium. It's their seats. Okay. So they have like some membership with the arena is what you're saying? Joey on Celebrity Apprentice? No. Imagine they put me on a celeb cam. The nosebleeds also have a lot of fights. They're the poverty sections, bro. The nosebleeds is called the poverty section. Don't you know? Don't you know? Nosebleeds / poverty section. They come out $2,500 here, buy like 10 and easily sell them for $3,500 2 weeks later. You've done that a lot. Can you buy tickets at the arena or itself early? I don't think so. But I think some people can have like connections to the arena. And it's interesting. They can basically have like they already have tickets to every event, basically, is what I understand. Some dude. It's gonna be very interesting how much tickets end up costing. Damn, Bitsy be making a killing. Scamming people. Contemplate giving away 2 tickets to the nosebleeds as a channel promotion. That's a lot of fucking money, bro. You spend like $1,000 on channel promotion. That's wild. That really is wild. Might as well give away front row tickets. Might as well pony up. Might as well pony up. People forget Ilia was getting touched by Bryce in the same size as Charles. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Charles could win. I don't really know how that fight's going to go down, to be honest. I just think Ilia's the better boxer. Charles gets hit too much. Ilia's not scared to go to the ground. Topuria has a power advantage, I think. But we won't really know. I don't know how it looks going up a weight class. They limit you to 3 tickets, but I get friends to get me some for me. Easy money. That's wild, dude. Were you worried the first time you did it? I'd give away front row if we made MMA Joey money. Damn, bro. That's insane. That's insane. Dude said I'd give away front row tickets if you made MMA Joey money. Got a lot. It's getting extra bummy around here, so I don't know if I'm making that money anymore. Should make a 319 card builder, and you maybe the UFC will copy yours. I doubt it, man. Poirier might hit harder at 55. Not really. It's not illegal. Hey, man, somebody's going to do it, I guess. I don't think Ilia will crack as hard at 155. If Ilia loses to Charles, it's going to be crazy. How would Ilia Chandler go? Chandler would get slumped out cold badly in the first round. Joey, support from all the way from the UK. Really love your content. I find it odd that Islam vacated. Do you think he's making way for Usman or Magomedov to come to the UFC? It's possible. But no, I think the UFC really wanted that. I think Ilia refused to fight, not for the title. And they needed a main event for 317. Yeah, let's not even mention Chandler anymore. That bummy boy. Charles can get him against a cage and backpack him and submit him. It's possible. It's possible. Ilia's a favorite, right? I would assume. It's crazy that a fight's announced and then it's literally a month away already. Basically, Ilia versus Oliveira is as close as Volk Lopez is in the past. Isn't that insane? Isn't that wild? So it's very, very bizarre. Let me actually raise this desk up. Let me see how it is if I raise this bad boy up. If I just go right there. Is that still a decent camera angle? It's actually better. Ilia's 5'2". Ilia Islam is never happening. Hey, are you working on another video? If so, any hits on what it's about? I'm not currently, but I may do a video after this. I have a couple of videos I want to do. You start a book reading channel, I'll get on it. Corn on the cob or canned corn? You love corn? Okay. Ilia negative 350 right now. That's insane. Armin is the real champ now. We're having a fake paper champ at lightweight and featherweight. We're having a paper champ at featherweight and lightweight now. Which is completely weird and bizarre. That's just the way it is now. Did Yuri said no to Big Ank or someone else? Yuri said no to Ankalaev. Pereira said no. Pereira said no in June. Said no in August. And he didn't want the smoke, so Pereira should get in the back of the line, in my opinion. Send him to the back of the line. Get him to the back of the line around here. And let's give Reyes a shot. Let's give Reyes a shot, boys. Why aren't we giving Reyes a shot? Okay? That's what I want to know. Why isn't Reyes getting a shot? He's number 8. He's number 8. Let's give him a shot around here. Pereira's mind isn't focused on fighting anymore. He already thought about never fighting again. Ankalaev ended him. I'll tell you this right now, gun to my head. I got a gut feeling we're never seeing Pereira Ankalaev 2. I got a gut feeling. And I said I never thought they were going to fight even before the fight. I never thought there'd be a rematch. Pereira knows he's going to lose. Deep down, he knows he has no chance. There's no adjustments you can make when the guy's just better everywhere. He's a better striker. He's got better reflexes. He's bigger. He's stronger. He's a better grappler. He's got KO power as well. And basically he's working on his... All he's got to do is work on his leg kick defense. You know what I mean? So Pereira's going to lose again. All he can hope for is a fluke KO. He knows he can't beat him. That's why he avoided him for years. He avoided him for years because he knew he would lose. So you think he wants that shot? Imagine like, do I really want to fight him again? Do I really want to fight him again? No, not really. Not really. We're going to get Yuri in October. Apparently, Ankalaev was turned down by Yuri in June, Pereira in June, and Pereira also turned it down in August. What if someone pulls out at 317, 319? I don't even want to think about it. If it happens at 317, I'll just laugh. Because that's what the UFC gets for making a shit card. Ankalaev schooled him. Magomed is very open on the feet. Magomed's not hittable. Does Justin fight Dan now? I think they're going to do Justin Patty. I don't know who Dan's going to fight. I think they're going to do Justin Patty. So Patty can get an easy win. But maybe they do Justin Dan. Patty wants a long while off. Khamzat Chimaev. Okay, good one. Alex too old to make the adjustment he needs. Just KO the lower top 15 guys for a year and then retire. The best Pereira can hope for is let Yuri fight for the belt. Pray that Yuri flukes a win. Come back, have a trilogy with Yuri, KO Yuri, and retire as champ. That's what I would hope for. I would hope Yuri would fight him first. And I'll say, oh, I just needed more time to get ready. Even though I knew, I'm just like, okay, praying Yuri gets a fluky win. Or Yuri does some serious damage at least. How do you think the fight goes between Khamzat and Dricus? I think Khamzat chokes him out cold in the very first round. I think he beats him about as fast as he beat Whitaker. Johnny Walker beats Ank 9 times out of 10. Yeah, I'm sure he does. They fought twice. Walker ain't won a single one. He's getting whooped in both of them. If I picked Walker to beat Ank, I'd literally end my life. Okay? Justin, Dan, Patty, Armin. Nah, they're not going to risk Patty losing to Armin. They don't like Armin. Armin will be fed to Chandler. Brothers Wild, that's what we all consider Yuri, the guy who gets knocked out by Alex. What do you mean? Yeah. So Alex is going to pray Yuri somehow becomes champion, flukes his way to a championship. Is Chael, where did Chael Sonnen say Islam is ducking Topuria? Thanks for ignoring me. I didn't see what you said. What'd you say? What'd you say? It's not even showing up. Who you got, Ilia or Charles? I got Ilia. I already read that and answered that 1,000,000 times on the very same stream. Where did Chael say that, by the way? Let me actually lower this a little bit. I'm changing a little bit. Bahamondes really nobody talks about. Bahamondes is a future title contender. Joey, how happy are you for 316? I sometimes forget that O'Malley Marab is still. I literally hate that card. I could skip that entire card and not even think twice about it. I'm almost becoming a casual. I'm almost becoming a true casual. Where did Chael say that? Strickland apparently has a fight booked. It's Adesanya. No, Chael literally said Islam isn't ducking anyone. Well, that's not what somebody else told me that Chael said that too. Inacio would look like a light heavyweight if he fought Ilia. Dude, low-key, Inacio could beat Ilia. Thoughts on Patchy Mix? Excited to see him in the UFC. PFL is just fumbling left and right at this point. Bahamondes can beat Ilia. Cards lately have been so disappointing. I've never seen a rough patch like this, man. The next two cards are bummy, man. I just didn't even do a predictions for this upcoming card. I hate it that much. I decided there's too much other shit going on. Fuck it. Blanchfield Barber, nah. I'm not doing predictions until Usman Buckley. I don't think. September will be Marab Sandhagen. October, Ank Yuri. Ew, Marab Sandhagen's a main event. Who the hell would pay money for Barber? I don't know. I'm not going to lie. Mix. Alright, but he ain't no champ in the UFC. I don't think he'll be champ, but he would beat Sean O'Malley probably. Now that I realize Sean really is truly a bum. It's hard to say. Bahamondes is really good. He might just be in the top 5 in the next 2 years. He might be in the top 5 by the end of this year. He's going to smoke Fiziev, and then he's top 10 already. I'm scared Sean will catch Merab. Nah, he probably won't. I wouldn't be that worried about it. I'm worried about Merab being dumb and trying to make the fight more exciting. Man, if Aziz is too good to be on a 3-fight skid, it is crazy. Took a Justin Gaethje fight on short notice. What happened to Kai Asakura? He fought for the belt on his debut. He disappeared into oblivion. I forgot he even existed. I tried to reference him in a video and forgot his name. Beneil or Moicano? I'm going Beneil. Moicano's a scrub. I believe there's no way Islam vacates without guarantee for an opportunity to become double champ. Yeah, I think they tried to... They gave him a sweetheart contract, is what I think happened. I think they made a lot of promises to him. A lot of promises to him. Asakura, Pantoja forgot about him. A lot of people did forget about him. Who will Strickland fight? He's fighting Israel Adesanya. Which is crazy. We're going to get Adesanya Strickland too. Hopefully Strickland actually fights this time around. Instead of just jabbing and deeping, but I doubt it. But we'll see. I don't know what fight card it's going to be on. Pantoja smoked little bro. That was actually a good performance from Pantoja. Do you remember O'Malley trying to trash Ilia at a press conference? Vaguely. Ilia would murk O'Malley badly. Islam isn't the type of person to make empty promises. Those guys take the word seriously. And he said he's not vacating, and now he's vacating. Izzy will get a last title shot. Wouldn't shock me if he beats Sean, they would give him Khamzat. If Khamzat's the new champ. Izzy Comain is great on 319. Paul Craig is the uncrowned champ. Please talk about Holly Holm's upcoming fight. Ew. Who cares about Holly Holm? Islam got the bag to vacate, basically. And a guaranteed shot by the end of the year, no matter what happens. No matter what happens. I just hope Khamzat DDP actually happens. Hopefully DDP actually shows up. Khamzat Izzy is not a fight we need. I agree, but that's something the UFC would do. Was it not? Ilia punching air right now. Izzy said one day he wants to Chimaev. It's lining up. Izzy just needs one win and they'll throw him right back in title contention. Khamzat's pulled out one time ever, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. DDP has pulled out of more fights in the UFC than Khamzat. That's a fact. That's a cold, hard fact. People just don't know what happened. They don't know the context, so they think it's Khamzat. Khamzat's pulled out of one fight in the UFC. The other time, it was Leon in the UFC's fault. The MMA community would legit kill themselves if Izzy got another shot. He will if he beats Strickland, and I believe he will beat Strickland. Imagine Izzy somehow beat Khamzat after DDP got mauled by him. That'd be insane. I don't think Islam isn't going back to lightweight, but I think they guarantee him a shot to get the lightweight back if he beats JDM. You think Bum Nickel can make a comeback and eventually become champ? No. Jay, how bad would Khamzat beat Nate if they fought? About as bad as I'd whoop you, man. But he beat him bad. How many times Islam versus Kamaru would be exciting? I already see Ali trying to set that up. That's crazy, man. I don't want to see that. Pulled out against Nate? Nope. He was told to not cut weight. Not true. He's never missed weight either in the UFC. Khamzat has never missed weight, and he's pulled out one time. And it was against Whitaker. He pulled out against Whitaker. That's it. DDP's pulled out twice in the UFC. And he's had a slew of cancellations. So hopefully DDP finally shows up. I just hope he shows up, man. I really do. I'm tired of him missing out on fights. He had 4 straight canceled fights from 2021 to 2022. Andre Muniz, Chris Curtis, Anthony Hernandez, Kelvin Gastelum. Man, it was bad. It was bad, man. Hopefully he shows up for a change. Stops pulling out. Now, Khamzat did not miss weight. It was a catch weight. It was a catch weight. Chicago got a main event of the year. I know, it does. You go back to not watching me. Thank you, don't watch me. Izzy could beat Khamzat if he sat on a KO once his level changes. Yeah, I don't think he's beating Khamzat. Just don't think it's happening. Yeah, they changed it to a catch weight. I can't wait to see Buckley KO Usman. That's one thing I'm excited for. Yeah, me too. Catch weight was a result. Nah, they had already planned it before he weighed in. He never officially missed weight. He never officially missed weight. By the time he weighed in, we already knew he was fighting Kevin Holland. So he never missed weight. Never missed weight. Only pulled out one time over the course of 4 years. Has almost just as many fights as DDP in the UFC in the same time period. Roughly the same time period, I believe. So cry me a river. DDP has had a slew of cancellations. I'm getting tired of it, man. Getting tired of DDP pulling out of fights. What are you going to say if DDP flattened? Khamzat not going to happen. Usman losing to Buckley. I hope Usman loses to Buckley, even though I don't like Buckley. He was 8 pounds over for the Holland fight. Now, Holland was already scheduled for a catch weight. Nick Diaz missed weight and quit begging Herb Dean to stop the fight. You never hear any MMA fan attack him for it. Dude straight up quit. A slew. Yeah, DDP had a slew of fight cancellations. Joey, I'll brutally Boston Crab you. You wouldn't stand a chance. Everybody liked the stream. All right, I'm only going a little bit longer. Run up the likes. Come on. Run up the likes. Make sure you are subscribed if you want another Bo Nickel hate video. I'm thinking about making it tonight. Because I already have the clips, one of the clips that I need to use, or a couple of the clips I need to use, because I've already watched that interview and taken the clips down. But basically, I'm going to expose him for being a massive hypocrite and coping over the loss. Joey, DDP doesn't accept fights, unlike Khamzat. Yeah, that's the other thing. DDP's not only pulled out of a couple fights, he's also turned down like every fight opportunity because he's constantly hurt. So he's really pulled out of more fights in general, just not really because he just turns them all down. Yeah, more Bo hate. Bilal got dog walk. Chandler looked at Herb Dean like Dan Hardy when he said stop the fight. He turned down Khamzat. He turned down Adesanya. I think he turned down Adesanya twice. Bilal could have won 3-2, but I haven't rewatched the whole fight. Joey responded to Chael Sonnen. What do you mean respond to him? What do you mean respond to him? DDP literally fights every 6 to 7 months. It's like clockwork. You can count on him for that. Yeah, and he turns down every fight in between. Give him 6, 7, 8 months. Otherwise, nope. No siree. Message him back. I don't care. He's a bum, dude. What do I want to message him back? I'm not looking for Chael Sonnen's non-existent clout. I don't give a fuck about Chael. I really don't. I just really don't. How can you care about Chael? Islam will get the belt and fight once a year. Tell him to go sit on a tough it. Joey playing hard to get with Chael. You could give Bilal every round. Yeah, you could give Bilal every round. No lie. You could give him the first 4. It's possible. It's possible to give him the first 4. He might invite you on Good Guys, Bad Guys. I don't want to be on Good Guys, Bad Guys. Bilal won 50-43 if you really think about it. Yeah, if you exclude the last 2 minutes of the 5th round, he clearly won 5-0. Not crazy. Chimaev makes 170, walks around 200. Once he beats DDP, they'll start calling him a weight bully. Or start calling him a weight bully. That's the truth. Damn. Chael's slow. Where's Derek at? Crazy that Bummy channel. Crazy that Joey's Bummy channel is pulling more views than Chael's 1 million sub channel. Chael's channel's dead, man. Chael's channel's dead. And I don't think it'll ever be revived. I don't think it'll never, ever be revived. I don't think it'll ever be revived, to be honest. I really don't. I really don't. Imagine Make-A-Wish Foundation arranged for a dying kid to meet Bo Nickel and they asked the kid, Bo, can you teach me how just not to die? Yeah, sounds about right. Can Bilal win 5-round war against power punching pressure like Khamzat Shavkat? Would he get overwhelmed? I think he'd beat Shavkat. I don't think he's beating Khamzat. Khamzat's too damn good, man. Yeah, Bilal got robbed by, yeah. Bilal got robbed. Brutally robbed, man. You guys don't know how to watch a fight. 5th round could have won either way. Bilal wasn't even hurt, man. Is it fair to say if you can beat Luque after getting KO'd and beat Leon after getting blinded, you can beat JDM in a rematch of a close fight? Agreed. Oh, I would love to see that ran back at some point in time, but it's never going to happen. I think Islam beats Khamzat. I don't know about all that. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. DDP has probably about 6-7 canceled fights. You're right. Trey, how bad would Khamzat beat Tito Ortiz? He would smoke him. Smoke him. Smoke him, smoke him, smoke him, smoke him, smoke him. Ian Gary said JDM won. That's because Ian Gary knows JDM's an easy matchup. Dude, the cancellations due to COVID, you know Edwards had COVID too, right? So you're just misreading. And congratulations, you can look up something, but you weren't around for that, so you wouldn't realize that it's actually not real. Chimaev beats Islam, especially at 185. Khamzat isn't horribly on the feet either. 185 would be crazy. Being dead serious, Khamzat has one legit pullout. I'm not even kidding you. But you don't know the circumstances. You're just looking up Tapology and seeing alleged. Yeah, Gary would destroy JDM. Easy work. I truly think Islam is going to show everyone how much better he is than most in the JDM fight. Yeah, Islam's better than Bilal. And JDM went to war with Bilal, and Islam's a way better striker, in my opinion. Who's a guy that's not ranked but could definitely easily be? I don't know off the top of my head. Joey, how good is Leon Edwards? He became one of the GOATs. He's not a GOAT of the welterweight division. He's decent. The fight was 6 round. Bilal would have killed him, I know. But it would have decimated him for show. For show. Can DDP take Chimaev's best shot and keep coming forward? Dude, I think Chimaev has crazy power and nobody gives him credit for it. I think DDP can take it, though. I think DDP's used to taking it. Big power shots from other men, especially back shots. So DDP will be able to survive. But you can't survive your blood flow being cut off to your head. I think JDM Gary would be a super fight. I think it'd be a massive fight. I think it'd be a massive fight. Boys. 200 people. We can't get 100 likes on the stream before I get out of here. I will die on this hill. Khamzat has better cardio than DDP. I'm kind of with you. I'm not ready to die on the hill, but I'm kind of with you. DDP is used to taking big power shots from his coach. I can't wait for Ilia Patty super fight. Yes, Chimaev is a psycho. He has power. He has nasty power. He has nasty leg kicks as well. People don't remember that because he finishes his fight so quickly. He finishes his fights so damn quickly. It'd be wild. Damn. Damn. Chimaev can KO DDP too. I mean, nobody's mentioning how Izzy was piecing him up. That takes stuff out of you. Plus, though, Pussy Sean didn't test him. Yeah, Sean's too much of a beta. Gilbert Burns is the only one ever knocked Chimaev down. I believe that's true. I got DDP by 5th round finish. Not going to happen. Ian Machado Gary. I think Charlie Olives will pull out and we'll get Ilya Dan Hooker short notice for vacant UFC lightweight title. And Hooker will fluke a KO win. Imagine that. Imagine what a bummy fight that would be. Damn. It'd be such a bummy. But it wouldn't shock me. You're going Morales Saturday decision. I might pick Morales to finish Burns, but probably decision. I think decision's probably the right pick. Ope gets belt back. Khamzat if he wins and keeps it fair. Game, he's good. Okay. All right, boys, listen, I'm going to get out of here. I've gone over an hour and a half. I might do a quick Bo Nickel video that I kind of had in the works for a couple days now. Pat shows up with the last minute 99 cents. Shout out Poverty Pat in the building. About time you showed up. We were wondering where you were all night. Morales TKO, but the odds are too high. Do it. I might just go to bed, though. I'm kind of tired. I've been trying to go to bed at a reasonable hour. Joey, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the stream, bro. You see Michael Morales' new look? He looks like a rapper. No, I have not seen him. Khamzat striking is decent at best. Nah, it's amazing. Does John Jones need to fight Tom Aspinall to solidify his legacy at heavyweight? At heavyweight, maybe. Maybe. Joey, if I donate $100, stay. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. The Raper. Okay? Make it happen. Don't leave. Don't leave. All right, let's see if the Raper comes in. Let's see if he comes in or he's full of shit. I'll stay for a little bit longer. Maybe another like 15 or something. If the Raper comes in, I'll stay a little over 2. Is what I'll do. The Rapper. They won't hire me, so I can't. So you're full of shit. Look at him. I knew it. Bro was bluffing. I'll stay longer anyway. The one who vapes is a made man. So. Hey, MHO, I'm always here when you're live, but I feel like I haven't supported in a while, so here's a donut for the past few live streams that I missed. Thanks for today's stream. Oh, God. I can't even imagine what's about to pop off right now. But I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay regardless for a little bit longer anyway, since the one who vapes is a made man, he asked. So I'll stay for 2 hours since the one. Oh, God. Yeah, I knew this was going to be fucking insane. Holy shit. How much you guys thinking? This dude said I haven't donated in a bit. I haven't donated. Dude was getting that ready when I was ending. He was like, you know what? Don't leave yet. I'm donating this. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. I was saying chit at first. Let's just put it up on screen, boys. This dude's a made man. This dude's a made man around here. This dude is a made man. This is going to get the haters really riled up. If you're a hater, I highly encourage you to tune out right now. I'm giving you guys 1 second. I'm giving you guys 10 seconds to tune out if you're a hater. Because the one who vapes just dropped a $500 bomb. Oh, Bo, Rainer Day Ritter. Bo got exposed by Rainer Day Ritter. Oh, yeah. This is almost as good as watching Bo Nickel quit like a little bitch. I told you, if you're a hater, get out of the room. Turn off the stream. This man's a maniac. This man's a maniac. This dude's a savage. Dude said, I haven't donated in a bit. Let me drop this. Let me drop this. I mean, seriously. Seriously. What are we doing around here? The $500 bomb. I mean, this is, dude said I haven't donated the last couple streams. Bro, I appreciate you. Dude, being dead serious, dude, I appreciate all the donos. You never have to dono again, dude. You've donated so much recently in the past 2 months. That's insane. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I know the haters are mad right now. It really is funny, man. The haters are so mad right now. Look at that. Look at that. You look at that. You read it and weep, you bums. Yeah, look at that. Shout out Vapes. Shout out Vapes for the bomb. Damn. That's insane, man. Coming in the last few seconds. Dude said, hold up. Dude said, hold up. Let me stunt on the haters with the $500 PayPal bomb. They're mad, man. They're mad. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to the one who vapes. That is really wild, man. That really is crazy. That really is wild. Really is fucking insane. I'm literally like flabbergasted. Dude's a straight up maniac. We're staying 2 hours, man. And I'm so glad before he did that, I said I'll stay 2 hours since he asked. I said I'm staying 2 hours since he asked. I mean, this is just craziness. This is just craziness. Really is. Showing you bums how it's done. Yeah, I agree. Joey, no more donos. Quick, someone get MMA Johnny on. Yeah, Joey. Yeah, I agree. No more donos. Way too much recently. I'm waiting for Camille to match, man. I'm waiting. Camille's supposed to match. What do you guys think? Should Camille match before we go? I'm a made man as well, Joe. I made a dono. You know what, the rapper? You a bum. Camille's supposed to match, man. Camille's supposed to match around here. Don't bum it up, Camille. He promised he was he promised he was matching. I think they don't do that anymore because people mixed up the definition of double champ. Pat is about to match. Shout out to Pat, man. I know we make fun of Pat, but dude's been dropping $1 donos for like years. He's probably donated $500 at this point. Pat, if you're here, I know I asked you this recently. How much do you think you've donated all told over the years? If you want to insult, price starts at 500 or else. Yeah, somebody send 500 and send a massive insult. Let me actually see. You know what I just realized? Dude sent 500, didn't even send a message with it. Yeah, Pat's about to get the 500 cents in. About to get the 500 cents in. I'm thinking 500. You think about 500 in dollar donations? How many let me ask you this. How many $1 donations do you think you've sent? Total $1. Poverty Pat with the 300 cents. You can cater Wingstop with 500. Whoo, Joey, if I was rich, I'd donate. No, you wouldn't, you bum. You bum. You getting extra bummy around here. Man, that's wild. We had Derek drop the $100 bomb earlier and just dip out. That's the type of dipping and dashing I like. Dude said cater Wingstop. Joey trying to milk me like a cow. I'm done. Camille. Camille's like, you're trying to use me. Yeah, either way, bro. I will always, you know what I mean? It's not like if you donate, I wouldn't check your message in the stream. You know what I mean? I could see your name very clearly. It's blue. So I would seek it out. So you're always good. You don't have to send a message in there. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. I'll find you in chat. But dude, I really appreciate. That's insane. Just says that we're about to end the stream, so we'll stay. We're gonna stay another 15. Cheers, vapes. Camille says cheers, vapes. Apologies, I got here way too late. No big deal, dude. No big deal. Now I got to debate. I'm going to see if I can do a Bo Nickel video after this, but probably not. Maybe tomorrow. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how quickly I can get the information I need. I will make my dono debut. All right, dude. I'll take your word for it, man. You talk a lot of shit around here. Derek's been 3 years a member. Derek's been 3 years a member and dropped 100 earlier. Patchy signing thoughts. I think it's a good signing for the UFC. I think PFL. Why'd they even buy Bellator if they're literally releasing every good fighter they got? That's what I'd like to know. What was the purpose? What's the purpose of buying Bellator if you're going to release every single fighter? Every single fighter. Every single fighter that they got that was good, they're releasing. So, makes no sense to me. Now, you're not getting a wrench, bro. You think he gets past Mario? I don't know. On short notice, I'm going to say probably not. I think Mario wins. And everyone says he got exposed. That's what I think is going to happen. Probably. Damn. Did you see Arrow trying to discredit Islam for facing JDM and Ilia and his boys checked him? I have not seen it. Can you send me that clip or send me a timestamp? I think I saw part of the clip you're talking about. But I'm not sure if I saw the whole thing. But that's probably tomorrow's video. I just don't have enough time to do that tonight. I'm trying to go. I've been trying to go to bed by 1 a.m. every night. I've been starting to try to do that. Last night it didn't happen. Tonight, if I do the Bo video, I'll probably be close. Because the sleepless nights are starting to catch up to me. Joey's slipping. Ariel's slipping even on his own show. Joey, my relative will probably always make my name green for my birthday. I couldn't find the options to do it. Relative will probably always make my name green for my birthday. I always couldn't find the... What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean, Justice. Happy birthday. What round does Khamzat win if he wins? First round he wins. Why does UFC do a simultaneous double champ fights anymore? They give Conor, but Islam has to vacate, and they said Zhang would have to vacate. Who wants to see Zhang versus Valentina? She's too small. How long do you usually stream for on average? I would say about an hour and a half to 2 hours. What would you guys say my average stream is? I do an occasional 3 hours. Maybe for 40K, I'll do like a 4-hour stream. I'll do a 40K 4-hour stream. We're 3,000 subscribers away. Did you just say I'm trying to go a reasonable time, 1 a.m.? Yeah, 1 a.m. You're overrating Chimaev striking? No. Depends on money coming in, JK. We did a 5-hour stream when we had the craziest donation war I've ever seen. Do you want a PSI UFC 5? We'll make my own matchmaking for fights. 2 hours. Burns Morales. I'm going Morales. Probably via decision. Burns is not an easy out. Seriously question, who wants to see a chick fight? I always walked away when they're fighting. Sorry to all the ladies. I really was looking forward to Weili Zhang, Rose Namajunas years ago. But the UFC has kind of failed women's MMA in general. They just use them as filler. How many donos would it take for a 24-hour stream? I'd probably die on a 24-hour stream. I'd have to like prepare for that type of stream. But I don't know. It's not enough. I don't know. I'd stream for 24 hours. I don't know, maybe for like 10K. Maybe. I don't know. I'd try. They didn't strip Conor, went for Eddie Alvarez. Yeah, I know. 100% fillers makes it even worse. Yep. It's sad. They never try to build up any of it. How do I make my name green? Where do I put the money? You got to become a member. You got to become a member. The link is in the chat, in the description, I mean. Here, I'll post a link in the chat for you if you want the link. You got to become a member of the channel. You have to do it from a browser, I believe, if you have iPhone. There's the member link. If I make my dono debut, Joey has to do a no sleep stream. Hey, Joey, how old are you? Wouldn't you like to know? Only 108 likes. I know. I know we got $700 worth of donos, but we can't even get 700 likes around here. I mean, this is ridiculous. Or we at least got $600 worth of donos. One championship has some wild women's fights. That's true. That is true. That is very true. You have what's her name cringily dancing. You guys have to thank the one who vapes for this 2-hour stream. Imagine if Khamzat pulls an arm and I'll be fucking furious. Oh my God, the day before, I would never forgive him no matter what. He could get hit by a car and have to pull out from that, and I would still be pissed. More dollars than likes, MMA. Hey, I'll tell you one thing. That $500 dono got the haters tight right now. I get death threats daily on Twitter. All right, I get death threats daily on Twitter. And it's hilarious. Got a lot of not happy campers around here. I would lose it in Chicago. He pulls out. I'm done. Oh, my God. I would cry. Imagine the day before. I respect you, Joey, for spitting out facts, not being biased towards anybody. 319 is my dream fight is finally happening. Me too. Death threats. Yeah. Death threats. People hoping I would die. People saying when they would kill me. Obviously, ad hominem attacks. And I'm just like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're a bomb. I want Dominic Reyes to get the night light heavyweight title shot. Straight Anthony Smith position for days. That would break my heart. Imagine being the pissed off YouTuber for having different opinions and nuanced takes. I know. I'm thinking about, you guys think I should make the transition into like a right-wing grifter, Dagestani hater, fake narrative, dick rider, Daddy Dana White, shill, Donald Trump sycophant. Maybe I should make the transition into that. What do you guys think? Is that what I should go for next? Man, Dana's so smart. Dana's so smart, man. Who doesn't love Trump at the events with Kid Rock and Elon? Man, I love seeing Trump and Kid Rock and Elon at the events. Only if there's no doggies on that card, man. I don't want to see any doggies on that card. Man, Charles Rackey's so based, man. He's so good. He's so good, man. I love Bryce Mitchell for everything he says. He's so smart. He's speaking facts, man. He's speaking facts, man. I got the MyBookie sponsorship. Yeah, in the sport, Colby. Man, Colby's so good. You guys haven't been giving Colby a fair shake. And Manel Kopp's so based. Become a Chandler apologist. Never forget, there was a failed media member dropping shots at me left and right, allegedly, because I said Chandler would never fight McGregor. Never forget. Never forget. I'll never forget hearing that. Hey, dude, this dude's saying you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You just hate Chandler. God, man, it must suck people hating on me, just seeing me constantly be right. They love. You know what's funny? They got me twice in 1 week this week. Start dropping locks of the week. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of failed bums out there. Justice, thank you for becoming a shill. Appreciate you, man. You get access to the members-only live streams. Thank you for becoming a shill. Brought to you by MyBookie. Deposit $50 and get a $50 match. Man, I love Manel Kopp. Manel Kopp's based, bro. Yeah, man, if Colby wouldn't have broke his foot in the first round, he totally would have won. He would have dominated Leon. Maybe. Hey, I'm starting to believe that. It's embarrassing as fuck, these media bums. Yeah, or Prize Picks. Yeah, I'll never forget people said that Kobe was going to fight Gary and that I was wrong and I had some type of political bias against Kobe for saying Kobe wasn't going to fight Gary. How'd they get you twice in 1 week? Because I didn't die on this hill, but I said I didn't think Islam was going to vacate his belt. Start a pyramid scheme. I'll get on it. Rival's going to piece up Cop. And then Bilal. Bilal pick. I mean, really not that bad, but that's what they claim. That's what they claim. Start a pyramid scheme. Yeah, man. Kobe really fumbled the bag. He really fumbled the bag. I always knew Kobe, Gary, McGregor, Chandler, Islam, and Jones Aspinall would never happen. Donut Wars, low-key a pyramid scheme. Yeah, kind of it is. Just saying. Yeah, I'm waiting. Camille, I thought you were matching vapes, man. Now I got to get off and you haven't still held up your end of the bargain. Come on now. Come on now. Getting extra bummy around here. Justice Alvarez. How did you become a member on a different account? How did you become a member on a different account? You must have not selected the right account when you went to browser. I'm done. Warriors lost the playoffs just now. I'm a member now. Somehow you signed up on the wrong account, bro. So just switch to that account. There's nothing I can do. I can't even do anything about it. Jones Aspinall will be booked for November, but Jones will pull out and vacate the belt guaranteed. Nope. There's nothing I can do. I can't do nothing on my end. So I don't know what to tell you. Just use that other account then for a while. I'm out with milk for the week. Damn, Joey's shooting blanks. Vape on. Okay. Dude said he's out of milk. I'm done. Don't ever dare say that again. Celtics pulled it out without Tatum. I don't watch NBA, so I don't even know who that guy is. Apparently got injured, some people were saying the other day. How'd you fuck that up, Justice? How'd you fuck that up? Somebody gift members, and hopefully Justice gets it. Somebody gift members real quick. I wonder if am I able to give... I swear YouTube messaged me about a feature of gifting. I was able to gift out members at random. I don't know how to find it. I can't figure it out how to do it. I click this. It doesn't give me any options for members. I don't know. Somebody gifted 30 members the other night. I think it was 30. Was it 30 or was it 10? It was vapes, right? Do you bet on UFC fights at all? Not really. Joe, your maid man is going to sleep. Okay. Any thoughts on Jones' trip to find himself in Thailand? Looks like he's claiming victims like Diddy over there. I have no idea. Who you picking in Pantoja, Kai Kara France? I'm probably going Kai Kara France, bro. I think Kai Kara France is a nightmare matchup for Pantoja, and Pantoja's getting older. And Pantoja's getting older. What's that mean? Cali... Ooh. Your main man's going to sleep. Shut your mouth. That fight goes 2 rounds max. Pantoja only ever been dropped by Figgy, but I don't think Kai has Figgy power. Hypa, did you make that? Did he make what? Kai Kara France kind of looks like a girl who plays Ellie in The Last of Us. Is it possible that some fighters just pretended to be dumb for Brandon, or are we giving them too much credit? Now, I think a lot of these guys are just really dumb. I think a lot of these guys are just really, really dumb, to be honest. Super dumb. It's a cartoon character. Oh, I didn't even know. Who does the winner of Moicano versus Dariush fight next? I have no idea. No idea. I don't know, maybe Armin? Just for a random one. I wouldn't mind seeing Dariush Armin. I feel like it's a fight we should have gotten when Armin beat Gamrot, but Gamrot got the robbery. Pfeiffer's legitimate. I'm picking Dariush over Moicano as well. I'm picking Dariush over Moicano as well. But listen, boys, I gave you the 2 hours. I gave you a hard, staunch 2 full hours for the weekly live chat. I'm gonna see if I can do the Bo Nickel video, but it might not be out tonight, so don't hold your breath. But I'll see if I can get it out by 1-ish. Like if I can hurry up, I already have partial of the info I need. Love to see Dariush versus Gaethje, but they're very close friends. Gaethje probably wins anyway. Charles should retire if he loses. I don't know about that. What's number pulling guard on Derek Lewis or shooting a takedown on Charles Oliveira? Pulling guard on... Nah, probably shooting a takedown. Thanks for today's live stream. Shout out to the one who vapes for the $500 bomb. The nuke. It was a straight up nuke around here. Dude, straight up killing it. Appreciate you, vapes. 2 hours is long enough. Dude made $300 an hour. I'm done. I think it was more than that, bro. But thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to see if I can get this Bo Nickel video out. Shout out to the one who vapes for the $500 bomb. Since I was on a different account on the browser, done did that shit. Well, just bite the bullet, dude. Sign up twice. There's nothing I can do. Dude, just use the other account for it then. Change your picture on there. Unless you really hate that. I don't know what to do. There's literally nothing I can do. I'm not happy about it either. I noticed it first. Shooting a takedown isn't dumb if you let him up right afterwards. You picking Allen or Vettori? I think Allen may finish Vettori by sub. I don't know, man. I hate that fight, but I don't know. I'd probably pick Vettori to outbox him. And Vittori's not easy to take down. I'm probably picking Vettori, but I don't know. He's taking so much damage. Ilia's going to run through Charles like a lawnmower. It's fine. You can cancel. What you can do, I don't know if do you plan on staying a member? If you plan on staying a member, you can cancel it, and then next month you can sign up. Or you can just cancel it now. You still owe the $5 or $6, and then you can sign up on the other account next month. You know what I'm saying? Or you can sign up now, and you would essentially pay twice, but you would just keep it on your actual account. Do you understand? Vettori will probably punch backwards in that fight since his shorts are also backwards. Agreed. Vettori barely. Dude slip fighting for his bro. Rip. Go to sleep. I might put out a Bo video. I already have partial of the information I need, so it might be easy to zip that. Boom. Okay, you understand? All right, I want to make sure you understand, man. Appreciate you, man. Just cancel that account. You'll still have that account for a month. So basically, you gave me an extra $6 because of your mistake. And there's nothing I can do about it. If I could give you back the $6 right now, I'd give it back to you. But yeah, that's essentially what happened. And just sign up on your other account. Appreciate you nonetheless for becoming a shill. And I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. GMD says he wants the video. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Good night. Goodbye, guys. Appreciate you. Shout out to Vapes for the 500. Shout out to Derek for the 100 and 3 years of support. We're going to have to go see the Smashing Machine together. Dude dropped 100 and dipped out of chat. Good night. Goodbye. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you later.